Hey there, gorgeous soul, and welcome to this week's Woohoo Wednesday. Today you have chosen card 3, and here is your divine soulful message. It is the card of inner child. The message at the bottom says, your inner child is waiting to connect and share a message with you. Most people think that inner child is about doing the shadow work, and with this deck of cards, the inner child card is about dreaming big. Letting go of those limitations. When we're children and someone says, hey, what do you want to be? Do you think they stop and think about all the obstacles, the problems, the struggles? No, they just sit there and go, hey, I want to be a fireman, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an astronaut. They don't place any limitations on it. What's coming forward for you right at this governing moment is that a remembrance of a dream or a promise that you made to yourself when you were a child. Now you're remembering it, and now it's starting to unlock some thoughts and ideas and suggestions, and you're like, what am I going to do with it? It's time to start looking at all of the pathways, all the opportunities, and all the possibilities of what it would take to be able to make that dream come true. It's remembering to remove the limitations that we as humans place upon them and start. The new moon, what it does is it gives us, for the 7 to 10 days, it gives us these time to just contemplate ideas, to be able to unpack them, be able to plan out and map out and see what it's actually going to entail. Because when we think of dreams, sometimes we overthink the process, yet when we actually take those ideas and write them down on a piece of paper, it's very surprising how you can start realizing that how much skills that you have in yourself to overcome even the most difficult of circumstances or obstacles that present itself. And you can never know 100% how it's going to unfold until such times as you take the actionable steps. Sometimes we can create a story in our head where it will be difficult and hard, yet when you actually go to do that step that you think is difficult and hard, you can actually navigate through it, because you've forgotten that when you thought about having that dream, you were younger and there were possibly more obstacles then, but you have a wealth of wisdom that you can recall back on at any time that you're met with an obstacle and be able to move through that. And also remembering that all dreams are not just about obstacles and struggles and problems. They're about the achievements, the small wins, the moments where you get up and you have your own little celebratory dance because you've accomplished something that you once thought was difficult and you've actually overcome it. There are all these beautiful elements and energies that come with being able to chase your dreams. So this is the time where soul is saying, are you going to fulfill your own prophecy of being able to achieve the dream, or are you going to fulfill the prophecy of you telling yourself you can't do it? Remember, you are in charge of the direction that you take from this moment forward. But the one thing is that if this continuation of a dream has been popping up into your head for years, it's not going to go away anytime soon. There is something magical in there for you to be able to unlock around what your dream is. And you're not going to know that until you start moving towards that. So I feel like I've got this real stirring of excitement and exhilaration and a mindset around ready to start achieving this. Now, just remember, it can't be just ideas that just sit around in your head. It's now about taking the actions. So if you need to make phone calls to find out pricing when things start, do it. If there is information that you need to be able to know to be able to make an informed decision, find that information. It's time to be able to piece together what it's actually going to take to be able to fulfill your own dream and have a really clear pathway and decision-making process around the whole journey towards living those big dreams that you have been sitting on for a while. So I wish you an incredibly amazing week.